Okay everyone, back to Orcs Must Die 2. We've got we're racking up those kills in the career mode, but we are up to corridors. Now, I don't remember this map entirely,
Now it makes sense.
but... Oh.
Actually, I was knocked unconscious and you didn't check on me.
The master was lying there hurt and you just left.
Well, yeah.
Perfectly reasonable. I'd have done the same.
Nice to see you again too, young lady. Keep the orcs at bay. I need more time.
Alright, so I vaguely do remember this map now. This one I feel like looks tricky, but actually isn't. So let's have a look at what we're versing here. We've seen all these guys before. We've got Earth Lords, which split into Earth Elementals when they die, which split into the Earth Babies. We've got Ogres, we've seen them before, Trolls, we've seen them before, Gnoll Hunters, Kobold Runners, Crossbow Orcs, and Hellbats and Fire Babies. So it's a different type of flying enemy. Essentially they're both just Spitfire. But hey, the immediate first thing I notice about this map, no explodey Kobold sappers. So we can place up as many barricades as we want, and everybody just has to follow the rules. So, considering they can come in from 3 different ways, here, here, and down there, we should try our best to limit it to 1, maybe, well 2, maybe even 1 pathway. Because I think we could get barricades set up pretty much all the way around this, and try and force them only to damn it, I just cannot speak. Only to enter through maybe here, which is going to be difficult to pull off, but I mean, if we do this,
The orc stops here.
then they straight up just can't come through there. But obviously these 2 hallways here are linked, and so anybody that comes through there can just go into this one, which is fine. And then if we just... I'm just trying to figure out how this is going to work. If we do something like this... Oh, there's a little gap there, that's annoying. Oh, but I think stairs are also a problem. So if we just do
Luckily, orcs can't jump.
this, and then here, I think this should be fine. So essentially, what we've got going is that obviously they're going to come from there first, which, I mean, we don't have any defenses set up, so that's a little bit of a problem, but I think if we focus mainly down here, that'll be fine. And then we can set up some traps around here that every other orc that comes from the behind has to go through. So like they'll all have to come down there or down here, but they'll meet up here where we can set up most of our traps, and then they'll all have to come around and go into there, but we'll extend this a lot further so that they have to go all the way around to here, and then we can mainly just sit right here and focus on dealing damage, which I think is a great idea for now. Let's see how that works in practice.
None shall pass.
Alrighty, bring it.
They're breaking through.
I feel like the first few waves are always quite easy. You just have to take your time and make sure to watch out for those flyers. I'm pretty sure that's the only way flyers can enter from, is up top there. They can't enter from the pathways behind us. So I think we're good on that point. Okay, the next wave is still going to be coming from there, which is good. We can
Killing season.
lure orcs even further around. And the best thing about both of the weapons I'm using right now is that they've both got really long ranged well, not abilities, but really long ranged primary fire. So like I can stand so far back and there's no drop off on the damage. Whereas some other weapons like the blunderbuss work a lot better up close, as well as like the blade staff. And even the crossbow, like you need to get headshots with the crossbow for it to be worth it. So you just back up a little here. There we go. Those baby ones are actually really weak, so they'll just get one shot, so we can leave them a little while without having to worry too much. But they are still a threat. Don't let them slip by completely. Alrighty. Big Earth Lord. So this guy's going to be a real pain in endless playthroughs. So if we do the endless levels, Earth Lords are by far the biggest pain in my butt for endless levels. Just because when they get a lot more health, it is insanely hard to deal with them. Alright, so I think...
Just for you.
Do that.
Keep it coming.
And this and that should direct pretty much everyone to being coming from down here. So now we just need to set up some decent traps near the end and then build up a little bit more. And we will be on our way to slaughtering these orcs. Go. We know we can deal with those little ones fairly easily, so let's focus on the ground units for now. There we go. It's going to take a little bit of effort here to not lose. But I think we've got it in the bag. There we go. Come on, come on, come on.
That was fun.
There we go. Okay. So now we got quite a bit of cash to spare. Now we can start actually putting down some traps over here. So, first things first. Start off with a haymaker. And then we should really be placing traps exactly where they're going to walk. So we'll spread them out a bit so the damage isn't just all in one spot. And then set up a wall trap. Maybe... Ooh. You know what, actually? Let's set up some tar traps.
The last thing you'll
Around
ever
here.
see.
Just to slow them down a bit before they get to more brimstone. So I'm pretty sure everybody has a way to get in. There's no restrictions just yet. Or at least not completely. And everybody should be able to fit through.
Killing season.
So, let's get started. I'll leave a few of these guys alive just to make sure the route actually works out. So like they'll all try to go down there, they realize it won't work. I'll leave you alive. Okay, so obviously we'll try and fail to get... You're not almost there, don't lie. Come on. I need to see progress happening here. I need to actually make sure that this is working. Because I think it will work, but for the big guy, I'm not so sure. I'm worried about it. We'll have to have a look. Alright, big guy. You gonna be able to follow this path? I hope so. He seems comfortable with it. I don't want to break him just yet. So he can actually fit down there? Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, now we can start placing a little bit more brimstone. Get those fires burning.
Time to go to work.
Alright, what we got on this side?
They're breaking through.
feel like it's also a nice break as well when they introduce a new door or new rift opening. That way they just send you out like a pretty easy wave to deal with, just to get you used to the idea of a new door being open. So it's quite kind. I feel like they just send the same stuff, like normal type enemies, and then one big guy. Just to make sure you're not slacking. There we go. Brimstone's doing its job. Orcs are doing their job. Losing. You won't even make it this far, buddy. Yeah. There we go. No, they're not. It freaked me out when it said that. I thought somehow someone had gotten past me. And then I looked at the map and I looked at these guys and I was like, nah, no way. Alright, so let's start to torture some of these guys that come down here. Like this. I feel like that's really rude, but I just kind of have to. I mean, they come all that way. I need to fling them back. Alright. We've still just got basic enemies at this point in time. Nothing too intense. No ogres, well, we've had one troll. But so far the biggest threat has just been those Earth Lords. And they were a bit of a pain. We seem to be killing it. Oh, there's a bonus skull for our efforts. Love to see it. Why were they attacking barricades? Why is this guy attacking my barricades? Stop that. Oh, he got pushed up into the wall. You're not meant to be up there. No wonder you're pissed off at the barricades. You can't do anything about them when you're there. You can't walk past normally. Okay. So that could be a potential issue in the future. How do I solve that? No bloody idea yet. But who knows? Maybe I'll figure it out. So
They'll never notice this.
let's do something like this. And then fling them back, slow them down, fling them back, slow them down, fling them back, and then we'll set up barricades there once we have the money to do so. I think this is a really good... Oh god, Knoll Hunters. Please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Slow down, slow down, slow down. You don't need to go that fast. Oh, okay, we good. We're all good. It's all fine and dandy. I wanted to grab that coin, but apparently I missed.
More fun when you kill them all at once.
I must admit, I'm pretty sure fling traps are the best thing in the game. Hey, nailed it. Alright, just the big guy left. Because nobody else is a threat. Oh, right. Yes. There's another direction the orcs can come from. I remember this. Alright, well luckily our traps held off for now. And making them go the really long way around gave us the time we needed to actually finish off that first wave. So that's good. We do have an ogre coming though. Let's start focusing on him a bit more. Not bad. I think this is the last lot. And boom, there we go. Alright, let's set up some more haymakers.
So cool.
Nothing too intense.
Keep it
And
coming.
then a little bit of fire, just to make it a teensy bit harder for them to get through without taking any damage at all. These guys, however, we just need to look out for the flies. Everything else is fairly well handled, just by the stone staff alone. Alright, we got some flies incoming. Okay, Gnoll Hunters, Gnoll Hunters. It's important to deal with Gnoll Hunters first, just because flying enemies can wait. Because Gnoll Hunters are more likely to kill you.
They're in the north hall.
There we go.
Kill streak.
There we go. Perfect.
In the face.
Alright, just the troll. Go, perfect. Now we can focus back on these guys again, and it shouldn't be too difficult just to finish them all off. Let's actually just put like a spike trap.
Ooh, here's a good one.
Or 3. Let's put down 3 spike traps. I like that idea. Might not have been the best positioning, like maybe down the sides would have been good, so that the haymakers would knock it into them, or knock them into it. But they're alright where they are. They're okay. Damn. There's literally just a bunch of pathetic orcs. On wave 8 out of 12? Ah, I see. Big guys. God, the stone stuff is just so good. Sorry about that. There we go, another bonus skull for our efforts. Let's sell these, because we realise now that that's a bad idea. Put them on the sides.
Bring it.
And then put tar in the middle. So they get slowed down and then thrown to the sides with the haymakers on top. And then, you know what? We'll even just throw in some of these along the sides, just to deal a little bit of damage before they actually make it to the fling traps back here. Bloody archers. Absolute bane of my existence. And these guys. Definitely these guys. Okay, good. He looks like he's stuck. Never mind. He's not stuck. Just taking a rest. He's just having a nap. Took its time, but we got there. Stone staff still needs to deal a little bit more damage for it to be fully effective.
More pin cushions coming
Right,
right up.
it's not the worst thing in the world. Alright, we're actually getting a pretty good defense set up here. I still think we need to focus on the other side a lot more, but this side seems pretty chill. We've got them locked down very easily. Trolls and ogres can be a pretty annoying combo, especially because trolls do regenerate health, so we are going to have to look out for that big time. But Ogres just have a lot of health. They don't regenerate anything. So, if we head back here, let's
Some new decorations.
pimp out the exit a bit more and even throw in some of these. Actually, that won't do anything, will it? I'm gonna have to make some modifications here. What happens if I block this off? Do they have to come through there? They will go through there. Okay, that's good. So if we do this,
It's an orc barbecue.
burn them a little bit, and then slow them down before they get burned, and fling them back before they come through at all. And then we can set up spike traps there, and one there eventually.
Let's go.
We got this. Alright, starting off trying to take us out immediately with those gnoll hunters, that's fine. We've got a little bit better defense now. Obviously nothing too amazing, but better than before. Even just the arrow walls are doing their little bit to take out a couple of them here and there, which is exactly what we need. I think we need to take out these big the big flyers with our stone staff, just because it takes up way too much mana trying to do it with the dwarven rocket launcher, or whatever it's called, the missile launcher or whatever. Because those are reserved for those tiny guys. Easy one-shot potential. Let's just stun you right there. Go. Collect these while we still can. Alright. What can we do over here to add even more damage into the mix? Oh damn! We are getting so many bonus skulls. This is going to help us out so much for the later levels.
Another sweet skull.
Getting those bonus skulls in here now.
Hot foot.
Put that in there. Just make it really difficult for anyone to get through here in one piece. Throw in another one. Honestly, Brimstone is just such a legendary sort of trap. Even the haymakers are doing pretty well. I don't even use them that often, but the haymakers are solid. Can I hit both of them with one shot? Nah, not really, but kinda. Where are you going? It's the wrong way. The wrong way, friends. It's not taking you anywhere. Alright. Like finishing touches. Finishing touches. Because realistically, what else can we do to that side? It already holds off pretty much everything we need it to, except for the Earth Lords. And that we can handle ourselves pretty easily. They're sending out more flyers? Yeah, I was gonna say. Can't leave us without any of those. One down. Come on, that should be 2 down, yeah. And 3. Nice. That orc just body blocked my shot.
1, 2, 5. Kind of lost count.
Okay, come on. Trolls don't like fire and lightning, I believe. So we would probably want to work towards the lightning ring, or the ring of lightning. And then we've already got the brimstone for the fire, as well as the arrow walls. So that's pretty solid on its own. These guys just have no chance. No chance at all. You're losing to traps I haven't even upgraded yet. Come on.
You smell what
Can even do something like that.
Alright.
Alright, I think we've pretty much finished this map. I mean, we're on 11 out of 12, and we're not looking like we're giving up any sort of rift points here, or letting the enemy get past at all. So I think we've got this on lockdown. Come on. Get rid of Ogre, and of course it's another Earth Lord. And of course, oh, I almost just jumped into lava there. That would not have been good. Alright. It's just these guys get really confused when they break, when it comes to figuring out where they need to go. So like when I break them, they'll just turn around and be like, oh, it must be back this way. It's like they just completely forget where they're going and what they're meant to be doing.
Right there, that's the spot.
Alright, there we go. I think we've got this just about sorted. Final wave. Alright. Admittedly, like, even if you just look at all the borders for my stuff, like, I've got the bronze stone staff. I haven't even upgraded the dwarven missile launcher.
That's a lot of dead orcs.
I've got bronze arrow walls, silver tar traps. Haven't even touched the spike traps. Silver brimstone, silver spring traps, silver barricades. I'd prefer gold barricades, but obviously can't afford that. No upgraded haymaker, no upgraded healing trinket. It's honestly one of the cheapest skull builds possible, and yet it's working so well. Alright, so they are attacking from all three sides right now, which can be a bit of a pain, but if we can finish off one of these trolls at the very least, the other one shouldn't be too bad. Come on. Okay, sorted. Sorted. And you know what? This side already had it handled. It already had everything under control.
Arrows for everyone.
Just throw in some more traps. Just make it an absolute
Now, how many was that?
shit show for these guys. Nothing is getting through here without feeling at least a little bit of pain. And that's right, we're just going to keep adding to it. And these guys are just getting absolutely minced. Even the Earth Lords are struggling to make it halfway through. The Trolls are doing pretty well considering they have health regeneration. Alright, this looks like the last boss, or the last enemy. And we are finished. Okay, so as I expected, we did not complete the part-time. That's most likely because we like to loop everybody around and make them go the long way, which is an amazing strategy, but if you're going for part-time, we were 1 minute and 30 off, which is a little bit awkward, but we did get quite a few bonus skulls as well. Like, if we look through the stats, we picked up 4 bonus skulls. That's amazing. Alright, we just unlocked the boom barrel dispenser. I never use that whatsoever, not gonna lie. I think it's complete trash. But essentially it just creates boom barrels. Boom barrels are here. It's just a thing you can place on the ground and it blows up when you shoot it. So you can make a boom barrel dispenser which throws them out randomly. Alright, so all these are great options and all that, but how much is the Ring of Lightning? Ring of Lightning is 12. So I feel like we should probably save up for that, if I'm to be completely honest. Either that or the grinder. The grinder is also really good as a wall trap. But what did we say we didn't have upgraded at all? The haymaker. Deals more damage, throws enemies with more force. Haymaker sometimes stuns heavier mobs it can't throw. Ooh, tempting. And a spike trap. Resets faster. Briefly slowed, or take bleeding damage instead. I think we can spare 2 skulls for resets a little bit faster, and then we'll save the next 7 for getting the Ring of Lightning in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed as we're traversing through the campaign. We're going to be up to Upstairs Downstairs, which is a very tricky map, but I think we can do it. So thank you guys again. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.